dark blue. You left me here when our time was through. And under the covers, beneath of the surface, I can't find the others who work out my purpose. I'm in the deep dark blue. I'm in the deep dark blue. Dark blue.
Welcome, race fans, to the Tricky Triangle. We're at Pocono Raceway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania for race 10 of season 2. And at this track last season, we saw tempers flare and cars get wrecked for the win. Let's see what we have in store for today's race. We're going to look at rookie Ryan Blaney. He's our pole sitter for today's race. His first career pole. And this season so far hasn't been that great compared to other drivers. 22.5 average finish, 25th in the standings, minus 49 at the playoff cut line. But starting first place today, he looks to change his season around. And how about Kyle Busch? He was leading this race in season 1 in the last corner, until he got wrecked by rival Brad Keselowski. Ended up 29th in that race. He led 6 of the 10 laps. He's looking for redemption, and he starts in P4. And then here's Brad Keselowski, our defending winner here at Pocono, after, of course, wrecking Kyle Busch and leading only the last lap. Let's see if they put that behind them and run a clean race today. Brad Keselowski starts in position 9. As mentioned, it's Ryan Blaney on the pole, and Kevin Harvick will start on the outside. Kasey Kahne and Kyle Busch share row 2. Austin Dillon, good qualifying run from him. He starts in row 3 with Martin Truex Jr. Dillon's teammate Paul Menard starts in row 4 with Kurt Busch. And then Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards round off that top 10. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Denny Hamlin, row 6. Ryan Newman, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., row 7. Joey Logano and Chase Elliott, row 8. Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, row 9. Kyle Larson and Ty Dillon in row number 10. Row 11 has Eric Almirola and Clint Bowyer, Danica Patrick and Jamie McMurray in row 12. Row 13 is Trevor Bayne and Tony Stewart. Behind them, it's Chris Buescher and Michael McDowell. And then row 15, AJ Allmendinger and David Reagan. Row 16 is Casey Mears, Justin Allgaier, Matt DiBenedetto, Landon Castle, row 17, Greg Biffle, Brian Scott, row 18, and Regan Smith and Jeffrey Earnhardt, row 19. The Wood Brothers 21 of Ryan Blaney is going to take the field to green, and we're racing at Pocono. And look at how wide this track is. 3 wide into turn 1 already. That's Austin Dillon going for third on Kyle Busch. He qualified well for this race and is already trying to get a podium spot from the 18, but Kyle Busch, a tough competitor on the outside lane. Let's see who can make it work through turn 3. Kyle Busch is going to stay ahead of Austin Dillon as Ryan Blaney leads lap 1. But here comes Kevin Harvick with a draft on the 21. To the inside is the 4 car. And down the back straightaway they go, side by side. Harvick with the nose on Ryan Blaney into turn 2. Not going to clear him yet. He'll have to do it in turn 3. 21, can he work the top? Kyle Busch was able to do it. But no, Harvick on the bottom is going to take the lead from the rookie. Next battle on the track looks like for 5th place. That's Kasey Kahne on the outside of Paul Menard. Menard in the 27 on that inside lane. Good entry, but Kasey Kahne with the better exit. And he's got a push from Kurt Busch down the back straightaway and into turn 2. Still side by side are these two Chevrolets. Menard is able to put up a good fight all by himself there on the bottom. Kurt Busch was looking down low in that corner. Here comes again for a move. Menard's going to block it. Now there's contact and around they go. Kasey Kahne sliding into turn 1. Heavy contact with the outside wall. That'll bring the caution out here on lap 4. And a heavy hit for the 5 of Kasey Kahne. And it started with Paul Menard and Kurt Busch. A big block from the 27 on the 41. Let's see it. Kurt Busch was looking And then he had a run to the outside, and Menard was not clear. He comes up, takes them both out, along with Kasey Kahne with a long slide in a turn 1. And then look at that hit. Lifts the car off the ground there. Tough end for these guys. They were all in the top 10, fighting for that 5th position. And now they're all going to be out of it. We'll watch the replay again at a quarter speed. But Kurt Busch already had a run, and Menard blocked the first one. This is Menard's 2nd attempt at the block, and he's not clear. I don't know if spotter's working or what, but he takes the 41 out, and then Kasey Kahne, the innocent bystander, gets turned. A good job, Dale Jr., Martin Truex Jr. there to avoid the spinning cars. And then here's the heavy hit for the Quicken Loans, number 5 of Kasey Kahne. The entire right side of the car flies off the ground. And then it finally settles back down. And that'll be it for the 5, the 27, and the 41. One more time, real speed, but we know what happens. The 27 not clear up. And there goes the 5. Man, what a hit. The 4th time I watch it, it's still a massive hit for the 5. But they're all cleaned up. We're ready for the restart. And, of course, a Pocono restart. That means there will be 3 wide heading into turn 1 as Harvick takes them back green. Who's the first to make a move? Looks like Keselowski. Stenhouse making a move. Look at all these cars getting through turn 1. 4 wide back there. Do they make it through? Yes, they do. What a restart. And back up front, Kyle Busch going for the runner-up spot on Ryan Blaney. He's on the inside there. He clears the 21. Austin Dillon looking for a move, but here comes a big push from the 21. Kyle Busch to the inside of Kevin Harvick, and will clear him off of turn 1. New leader, it's the 18 of Kyle Busch. Now the battle's on for second there. Ryan Blaney trying to get around Harvick. Harvick on the outside with the 21 on his inside, who will have the better run off of turn 3. Dale Jr. closing in on Harvick. They're going to get a draft down the front straightaway. A push from the 88. Harvick is going to clear Ryan Blaney. And now for third, Dale Jr. out of nowhere. He's up to a podium spot as he fights Ryan Blaney into turn 2. Going to get him here. Big run off the corner. The 88 will take the 3rd spot. And here he comes for second on Kevin Harvick. Dale Jr.'s got a fast car late in this race. 3 to go. Kyle Busch still leading, and the battle is on for second. Harvick, can he hold off Dale Jr.? Jr. rolls the outside again, and he's going to take second. Can he get to Kyle Busch and challenge for the lead? Look how he closes in. Oh, the battle is on now. What's Kyle Busch going to do? He's going to stay on the outside, try to take Dale Jr.'s line away, but here comes the 88. A side draft from the 18 to get him back. Here into turn 1. Advantage. Can't even tell. Looks like Kyle Busch a better exit, with Dale Jr. on the inside, side drafting him back down the back straightaway. Now Dale Jr. with the advantage on the exit of 2. Will Kyle Busch be able to get him back? Coming to the white flag, and Jr.'s going to take the lead. 1 to go here in Pocono. And Dale Jr. entering this race was below the cut line. Now win is going to change it all for the 88. Unless Kyle Busch has something to say about Dale Jr., but man, what a good car he's had late in this race. Through turn 2, Kyle Busch not close enough, I don't think, to make one last move into 3. It's all the 88. Off of 3, Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins at Pocono. What a run for the 88. Here's how he bested Kyle Busch. He set it up coming to 2 to go here. Sets it up in turn 3. Kyle Busch took his line, so Jr. goes to the inside. And a valiant side draft from the 18 to try and get him back. This battle goes on for the entire lap. Almost dead even off of 1. Kyle Busch looking good, but Dale Jr. a better run into turn 2. And then he closes the deal into turn 3 on the exit of 3. So the 88, with his 3rd win in the YCS Cup Series, will jump into the playoffs. Congratulations, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Not only is Dale Jr. the winner, but he's also our biggest mover of the race, up 10 spots from his 11th place starting spot. Kyle Busch, another strong performance at Pocono. Ryan Blaney, 3rd from his pole position. Kevin Harvick, 4th, and Austin Dillon with his first top 5 since the 5th race of season 1. That was when he finished runner-up to Dale Earnhardt Jr. at Talladega. So congrats to him. And his brother Ty Dillon, a top 15. RCR had a really strong performance. There's Ryan Newman. Paul Menard, who was top 10, kind of took himself out. So we'll get to him. And I know we've already cut away from the top 10, but I do want to mention Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He also had a top 10. He finished 10th. So a good run for the Roush number 17. And then here is the bottom of the field. Casey Kane and Kurt Busch taken out by Paul Menard. And if you ever wondered how the wrecked cars get lined up, it is the moment of caution. So that's how Casey Kane ends up 36th and Kurt Busch ends up last. Here's the playoffs. Now that Dale Jr. jumps in, puts a strain on the cut line. AJ Allmendinger out 8, Kyle Larson out 4, and Paul Menard with the DNF today out 17. He was looking good enough before Pocono, so he'll have to turn his luck around. And that would be at Sonoma. That's our next race. It'll be in 2 weeks from today. Then after that, we got Daytona, then our mystery track, and then back to another road course. That's Watkins Glen. Then the playoffs come up just around the corner after that. So thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you in Sonoma.